Okay, I hit start streaming on the live.
Yo, you got it. You got it.
I got it. I got it. Yay! It's fucking working. All right. Now it's looking at the wrong window, but we can fix that.
Oh, I sound shit.
That's okay that you sound like shit. I'll turn myself off saying yay. I sound like shit.
I have not do it. It sounds so bad.
Yeah, we've got like video inception on the screen now. That's awesome. No, it's a diet cherry black cherry cola. Because I'm exploring the different diet flavors that don't suck. Diet Mountain Dew would suck. I used to hate that stuff. Diet Mountain Dew actually makes you piss a lot.
Yeah. All that aspartame is running right through your system.
I don't know if it has aspartame. Hold on.
I
Aspartame.
think so.
Yes, aspartame is in it. You know, the wiki for aspartame says that aspartame isn't that bad. Anyways, let me figure this window capture thing out.
There's YouTube. I put my YouTube black. Make it. Makes it look bigger.
Alright, so here we go. Oh no! I turned. I put the screen that's supposed to be capturing us talking. Shit.
The comedy of errors that's happening right now is too much.
You shut up.
There you go. Okay. No, I understand you have my sympathy because this is why I stopped doing that cardigan band is this reason.
Okay.
Because picture in picture is like the biggest pain in the ass to work with.
It is.
Yeah, I'll be able to go in it.
Okay. So.
Hopefully, now that I get how loud I am, I actually hope I don't get it. That'll make me a bad person.
You are a bad person.
I know, I'm evil.
Okay.
I'm horrid.
Okay, I fixed that one. We're back on that one. Okay.
No, I'm worse than Brian J. 1962 of all people.
Yeah. By the way, chatters, your chats are being captured on screen. They don't disappear after the video's gone. So when you say it, you say it.
Right, sorry.
Forever. It gets captured on screen for a little while. So, and that little black spot over there, as the video is set up, it'd be right there. That's where you go with your chats when you chat. Because I don't do this shit of like losing tacit information of what actually happened. Now.
I was going to say anything you regret, then you might want to go somewhere else.
Yeah. So, now we have, this is my Facebook page. Jordy, welcome to my Facebook page. Are we Facebook friends?
I absolutely have Facebook and I killed it 5 years ago.
You stopped using Facebook 5 years ago? It's like a business card. You can't live without Facebook.
I can completely live without Facebook. It's called a cell phone.
You're dead to the world.
I am dead to the world. I don't give a fuck if anyone out of high school ever finds me again. And I like it.
No, Satyr Cat is in the chat with us. Satyr, I have not gotten into his business before, but I'm a little weirded out that he's in my hangout chat, and he and Liz Reptile aren't like a thing anymore. I'm not sure. Maybe they got back together, but maybe they have a different arrangement. I don't know. But he says Jordy's kind of coming through a little muffled. That's because Jordy needs to pull the cocks out of his mouth.
You can pull the cocks out of my $99 microphone.
Okay.
Thanks to very poor virtual wiring from our friend Agent of Doubt, I sound like I'm coming from the front in World War I. So you can't avoid it. Happy birthday, by the way.
So you can hear Jordy now. I just fixed his audio. Except
you fixed it.
Yeah, I fixed it, but I can't fix the fact that he has a mouthful of cocks.
Yeah, that's sort of unavoidable. Being as the fact that wiener is my favorite food. Something, 3 o'clock in the morning.
What I want to say to Satyr is I've been a friend of Liz Reptile's for a while, online. Never met her in person, right? I'm just saying you probably owe her flowers. It doesn't hurt ever to give someone flowers. Even if the flowers say, hey, just hope you have a nice day. I think Satyr owes Liz Reptile flowers.
I agree. Question mark?
Oh, 2 votes in the agreement, and nobody has asked to be part of this hangout other than me and Jordy.
Maybe Napalm will show up eventually.
And I believe Jordy's vote counts because I think that they vote in Canada too. So he knows how to vote.
They do.
Yes, people still use Facebook, Azrael. And if you have your video stolen off of YouTube and placed on Facebook natively, sometimes up to 30 times as many views can be had on Facebook than YouTube because of the way that the platform works. For instance, when you're scrolling on a phone and you have videos that start auto-playing, all of those auto-plays count as views for those people, so it just runs up the view count because Facebook is trying to compete with YouTube. And
that was a video you made like 2 years ago.
Yes, that is a video I made 2 years ago.
I remember that video, actually.
Okay. So I'm going to go to my groups. I'm going to go to home, and then groups. Okay. This is the start of all the groups that I am a member of. Mind you, these are just the ones I'm invited to, right? And these are the ones I manage right here. And these are the ones that I'm in, right? Now, I turned notifications off on all of this shit because back in the day, a couple people were posting to every Facebook group the same video, basically trying to self-promote themselves. And I could not be a part of all these groups while these people were posting the same. Like, I would get 50 notifications on my phone from one person having one YouTube video that they wanted everyone to see, and then they would self-promote themselves everywhere. This is why Reddit has rules about don't self-promote yourself, because they don't like to see what happens to Facebook when everyone's like self-promoting. Satyr, I think he accepts my opinion that flowers need to be sent to Liz Reptile. What kind of flowers, Jordy?
Roses. The expensive ones.
Are roses the most expensive flowers in Canada?
I have no fucking idea. I've never bought fucking thing of roses in my life. Actually, that's a lie. I bought flowers for people before. I don't know. I think so.
So as you guys can see, I finally got down to the end of my groups. Okay. There's a lot of.
This is going to take an eternity.
It is going to take an eternity, but I'm going to shit on all of them as I leave the groups. Okay.
Which makes it even longer.
It does.
So if you're looking for compensation in this hangout, you get it.
Okay, so atheists in the South gave me an invite. For one, I'm in Denver, right? And it's for atheists who either live or have lived in the Bible Belt. With how much mobility people have around the country these days, everyone has at least lived a little bit in the Bible Belt. You know, they left for good fucking reason. No, I'm not joining. Hold on. It's no, no, no. Don't join. Especially don't disappear on me now. Joined. Leave group. There we go. Do I want to leave this group? Yes. Damien's a good guy, but I don't want to be in a group just to get people's notifications for. Why did it go to that? I don't want to get notifications for people's videos when I subscribe to the people that I want to see their videos. Right? So somebody invited me to World Freedom Wall. This group is a discussion forum for world politics. No, no, no.
Hasbro, I think about 5 or so minutes ago, he had sort of like gave a gist as to why he's leaving.
He did? Why is he leaving?
Mm-hmm. What? You. Why are you leaving? Because you're getting all the notifications and you don't want the notifications. And plus everyone's self-promoting.
No, what happens is I turn the notifications off on all these groups, so I might as well not be a part of them because people keep self-promoting in them. But also, I get invited to groups that I don't need to be a part of anymore. And some of these groups, I don't agree with their politics anymore. Maybe I was interested in learning about them before, or got invited by a friend and accepted. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I'm a part of too many fucking groups. Okay, this is Wigan politics. What the fuck is Wiggins?
What? Wiggins?
Wiggins?
Oh, they said Wiggins. I was like,
welcome to Wigan politics. I don't.
Wigan.
Okay. I don't recognize any of the people that are in it. I'll leave the group.
Looks like a Wiccan group. They spelled it wrong.
Does that look like witches?
I don't know.
Let me see a couple of the.
Possibly?
There's no posts in it that I can see anymore when it's a closed group, so I don't know what it was, but fuck it. I don't need to.
They must have. Good.
My buddy Ryan invited me to Star Wars Kit Finders. And he uses Princess Leia in the Jabba the Hutt slave suit as the picture. No, I don't want to be a part of a Star Wars geek group. It's awesome that you're a Star Wars geek. I don't want to be part of this group. Buying and selling Princess Leia models. Ugh. I'm doxing so many people for their weird fetishes right now, right?
Yes. Maybe?
Yes.
Possibly. Yes, correct. You are.
This one is We the People United against our illegitimate president. I'm going to say I agree with the theme that they're going for, that they don't like Trump, right? And it looks like they have strings on Bernie Sanders, Trump, and was that the Green Party chick?
Clinton. That's Clinton.
That's the Green Party chick. Let me click on the picture. No, that's the Green Party.
No.
Anyways, I might agree with some of their sentiment, but I'm going for the health of me and my life, so I don't want to be a part of your group anymore. I want to have good, nice conversations from now on. Okay.
So we're leaving all the political groups.
Yeah.
We'll leave that peace and love group though, Mike. You need more of that.
Okay. Let me
Say
see.
yes to peace and something. Well, you need to know what the and something is first.
I need to bring out the. Yeah, Jill Stein. Somebody said Jill Stein in the chat. That's correct.
Fine.
That is Jill. Thank you, Azriel. That is Jill Stein. Let's see. Behind the scenes, I'm doing another pop out so I can. Like, I let people's chats go up for like a couple seconds, but I need to be able to look up and down them. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of tinfoil hat theory groups that I'm going to be uninviting myself from now. Somebody invited me to Dragon Box Universe. Looking to cut the cord? I'm a first-hand example of how I got rid of cable and Netflix. Oh, okay. So it's like a slingshot or Roku. Thank you for marketing to me when you're my friend, Michelle. I don't want to buy things from people who used to be my friends on Facebook, but now just use me to be able to sell shit because they joined some multi-level marketing organization. Yeah, no. British politics. Yes. I get enough of that from having to see people disagree with Sargon of Akkad all the time. I don't need to be in British politics. Do you think I need to be in British politics? I'm in the center of a whole different fucking continent. No. No, I don't want to be in British politics anymore.
How you can know if Brexit went through or not? What about Brexit, Mike? Brexit.
Brexit? Okay. Okay.
You don't like breakfast?
Ozjar has joined the chat, and maybe he wants to be included.
Harassed.
You think he wants to be harassed? No, he doesn't want to be harassed. But I'm going to send him on Twitter a PM with the link to join us, so he can see my reasons for leaving every one of all y'all's fucking Facebook groups that y'all fucking invited me to over the last fucking 10 years.
Over the last 10 years?
I've been on Facebook for 10 fucking years.
I don't want to go reactivate my Facebook to know how long when I had it last. Oh, Jesus. It sounds like fun.
Okay, so back to the fucking Facebook groups. Dragon's Lair, the movie. Somebody... I just joined it on accident. I need to, like, click on it to leave it. Who the fuck cares? Oh, it's an Indiegogo thing. Somebody wants to turn Dragon's Lair into a movie with an Indiegogo thing. And so they want me to give money, so they joined me into their group, right? They invite, like, maybe I have my settings set wrong on Facebook, but people have been inviting me to shit that I don't really want to be a part of. Quit ruining my childhood. That's what I say.
And Dragon's Lair, any type of Dragon's Lair was not fun.
The Ghana Institute of Viticulture. I no more want to join your group than I want to give my money to a Nigerian prince. And it's a closed group, of course, this Ghana Institute of Viticulture and Enology Research. Giver. There's a cute little acronym of Giver. Because, of course, you're supposed to give your money to them, right? No. How did I get in that group? I don't know.
Yes.
Good versus evil, semi, no holds barred. No.
That's a group?
It's a closed group. See, some of these, it's like you wouldn't be able to see what's in them once you fucking leave them. Like when I scroll down, I can't like see what the content was, but it looks like they have stick figures that fight each other. No holds barred religious debate group. No, no, no.
Yo, that sounds like a raucous time.
I did my time in the no holds barred debating of religious people. Fuck that.
That was a hate club with all the religious debate.
Damien, he's also a YouTuber here. Damien invited me to be a part of Predator Fans of the World.
Like lions, tigers, and bears and shit?
No, like the movie. Like, see the font?
Oh.
See the font? No, I'm just going to hit decline. Do you want to leave Predator Fans of the World? Yes. I want to leave the fucking group. I'm happy that you guys have 5,000 people. I'm happy, Damien. But
good for you.
Yeah. Let's see. America versus international social structure.
Oh, you gotta wait out for sure.
No.
Yeah. That's how the system tricks you into falling into an echo group, an echo chamber.
Positive Progressive Action is a group of like-minded Democrats and independents who want to influence politics. Okay. 638 people. You ain't doing shit.
Wait, was that like a group of Democrats who hate politics? Was that the description?
No.
Yeah, that was the description.
They hate what has happened in politics lately, probably. Hashtag no race for humankind. This is like one of those groups that's like Variablast, where he tries to teach kids to say the N-word because he's trying to make everyone not see race anymore.
And does anybody need to trust this Variablast with his face tattoo? Not that face tattoos are bad, it just depends how shitty of a person you are.
Yeah. Anyways, I believe that races actually exist, probably in every species, and just because you think that they are divisive doesn't mean that they don't. I'm going to decline your...
Just ask a social science professor that exists.
Okay. IBEW Affinity Group. I used to be an electrician in this union years ago. I'm not anymore, so I'm going to decline it. Teamsters for Trump. Yeah, I like unions in general, but not unions that like politicians that I'm against. No. India atheists. So people who don't believe in a god all the way around the world on the exact opposite side, and I'm going to join this group. Why? No.
Because you need to show them your support.
I can show them support for their group by not joining it and making their group more white people than actual Indian people.
That would be funny if it was all just white people. They were just waiting for the first Indian. If we build it, they will come.
Okay.
I'm resisting the urge to do the accent. I probably shouldn't, so you don't get flagged.
Here's a group called Paradigm Shift, right?
Ooh.
Paul, y'all know Paul. He's in a lot of our hangouts, right? Paul is a member of this group, and that's probably why I got invited. Even though I was invited by Eric Watkins. Paul, by like probably being a friend of Eric Watkins, is the reason why I probably know this guy. So let's see what Paradigm Shift is about. It's got a little anonymous face on it, right? So these are atheist, science-loving people who want to be a member of an anonymous. There's that famous Charlie Chaplin video, right? And they like James Brown. Okay, James Brown's going to change the world. Looks a little political.
He's like limited.
Yeah, some science stuff. This looks like. Oh wait, some anonymous Million Mask March 2017 in Boston. Great. It's not going to be a million people. It's not going to be a million people. It's going to be like seven people who, like, if this is November 5th, this is the 7 people who were able to make it to the Spirit store where they have like Halloween costumes, and they showed up on November 1st to get the Guy Fawkes mask half off. And only the 7 that made it there before, like, the 8th person was like, fuck, I'm not going to go to this thing if I don't have a Guy Fawkes mask, but I'm not going to pay full price. No. 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 Say yes to peace and tolerance.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm done, and I don't have to be a part of a group that keeps doing it. But here's the thing: I think tolerance is overrated.
Yeah, tolerance is overrated.
Like, seriously, if you had a scale of like tolerance, and then like what would be above tolerance? Like actually talking to people, and then above that would be like you start to accept people, and then above that you start to like love people. You know, tolerating people, it doesn't really mean a lot. So say yes to peace and then tolerate people. That's like just better than peace. You know, that's like you have your treaty, you stop the war, you have some peace, right? And then you start to tolerate the fact that people are around. You don't love them.
Yeah. Like, you tolerate animals.
Yeah. So, I got my Windows messed up again on the OBS.
You know what keeps people in line is the fear of retribution. So tolerance isn't always the best way. Because if people think, well, you're just going to tolerate what they do, then they're not going to stop doing bad things, I guess. Not until you give some big mouth a spinning head kick that they won't land. That's right. Double-legged motherfucker, take him to the ground, and then they'll stop talking shit. Like most criminals think they can get away with it until a cop stops them. Yeah, that's some sociopathy. It seems I've only made it the stream worse, Mike.
I know. Shit's locking up and everything.
Well, I'm paying you.
Well, you know why it's locking up. You're gumming up the cogs of my.
Yeah, I'm gumming it up.
You're gumming it up with all that.
You know, I think you need to go one step further than moving groups. Just leave Facebook altogether.
Altogether.
Yeah.
That sounds a little cultish if we do it all together.
I mean, I've been gone for years. I've been abstinent from Facebook for many years.
Like a suicide pact.
We're all individuals in a collective.
Thank you, Jordy, for your Canadian $5.
So that's around, I don't know, $3-ish for you.
Yes,
maybe.
Jordy, you're in the stream.
Yeah, I know.
How else am I going to reward you?
Joke.
If you're already in the stream, how can I reward you?
No,
Jordy wants the stream, and he also wants to like control the chat too.
Actually, yeah, I guess that's one thing that's up there. This is my big flamboyant.
I don't know how long it's going to stay.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's there.
There, you just got it moved.
Hello.
Hi, Proctor Hawk.
Hello, Proctor Hawk.
Okay, so back to the Facebook thing. Wait.
Although I got my jellies, that was funny to me for like 30 seconds. All it cost me was $5.
So, politics, religion, economics, forum. And what are they talking about? Pre-regulations. Fearless Girl will pay, or financial firm behind Fearless Girl will pay $5 million for allegedly underpaying women and minorities. Okay. We snuck into a super secret white nationalist convention.
Delicious irony.
And they don't really post that often. So let's just leave this.
Yellow Labrador is going to be burning the midnight oil again. It's hard happening.
This is the 3:30 a.m. oil, and this is going to take a lot longer than midnight because Facebook is like Hotel California.
People will be burning, and we'll still be burning that oil. 7 days it has, and we'll still be burning oil.
Somebody invited me to like their band called the Kirktown Band Faithful.
Sounds like something you like.
No, I have no idea what that is about. Atheist boutique, because every other form of atheist club, atheist association, atheist hub, every other form of atheist group is already gone, and atheists are like all chiefs and no Indians. Everyone wants to lead their own group and be famous for their own group. And you can't be the president of a group that already exists when the president won't fucking die. And he has power for life.
I mean, Steve McRae? Sorry.
So, yeah. So basically, these atheists who have power for life over their clubs, they don't ever like step down to let somebody else be there for a while. And there's no hope for everyone. And all the atheists are so they're so bent on being the leader of the group that they have to create their own groups. And now this one creates Atheist Boutique, which seriously sounds like a group for gay atheists. Just saying. Or gay-theists, if you will. Right? No, I don't need to be in the Atheist Boutique.
Turns out my $5 did more damage than I thought it did.
Yeah, it did. It's like it's crawling up the screen. I'm just gonna leave it. Anybody else who wants to fuck up my screen and just have something scroll up the screen forever?
Where is it?
Yeah, so it's so worth it. You're blocking out the screen. Okay, so the intellectualist, progressive politics. No. I'm progressive enough. I don't need to be in a group where I like suck off other people who are also progressives. Atheist versus theist free speech discussion. Like I don't have enough of that in my life. No.
I bet you if you went there, they'd ban you for saying something a little bit offensive.
Benvindo ao Inferno. I don't even know what language that is. No. OFD 50 plus 50 USA 50 projects reporting. Oh, these are we are in the cloud with organizing for Democrats. No, thank you. You guys think that you're in the know. Let's see. Lowbrow news. Let's see what this page is like. Cursed image of the day. Okay. Security inquiry after prankster Simon Brodkin disrupts May speech. When did they post this? Yesterday, okay. That was in May. Family fed up with park defecation. This was in Colorado Springs, actually. The Mad Pooper. You guys heard about this?
What?
There's a woman who goes around like running in a running suit, and then she'll just drop trowel and poop somewhere.
Actually, surprisingly enough, I have heard of her once.
She's called the Mad Pooper.
I guess she found her passion. She just loves to shit.
Mr. Will, I want you to know that I am going to get to the leaving part, but first I have to decline all the invites that I have before I can get to all the shit that I actually joined out of pity for people a long time ago. Leave this fucking group. Even though it's pretty cool that they talked about the Mad Pooper. All right. Back to business.
Why are they mad? Why can't they just be a pooper?
I know.
You live in mad poop? Everybody poops.
Propter Hawk says, that's savage AOD. Leaving a Facebook group now is like stealing someone's heart from their chest. That's how some people treat it. Shit Hillary Clinton supporters say. No. It's probably funny, though. World 24 Monitor. No. Working on single-payer healthcare. No. I get enough of that shit from I get enough of that shit from watching secular talk. Chemical atheists.
Which one's secular talk? That's the one with the neo-atheist? Or is that a different talk?
That's a different one. He does have green lightning in his imagery. In his logo.
To this day?
Yes, both of them. But secular talk is a different guy. That's Kyle Kalinske, and he's got like 500,000 subscribers. And he does
also does lesbian check.
Yes.
Funny.
So now we
Sorry.
here we have chemical atheists, because Atheist Boutique was too gay sounding. Here's chemical atheists, which sounds like we're brewing up atheism now in a laboratory.
Thunderfoot was already taken.
Yeah, Thunderfoot was already taken. Okay. No, leave group. Let's see. Detox religion, spelled with symbols just like the coexist or toxic. This is detox religion. Nope.
How can anyone possibly interact with so many groups?
I know, that's why I'm leaving them all. Nastic Nation. What the fuck is Nastic?
Maybe it's something agnostic or something.
No, this is Yuk Vadi, Indian atheists, Gnostic nation. What the? I don't know what Gnostic means. Let me enlarge this.
It's probably Gnostic in Hindi. I might just said something really racist there, sorry.
Okay. Well, no, I need to be part of a group for
Okay,
atheists.
the right idea. Chemical atheist sounds 90s.
Yeah, I don't need to be part of that.
I love that song. Chemical atheists.
Okay, this is a little bit more blown up, but
It
it's
sounds
easier
like
for the
we're all made of stuff like more mundane. We're just chemicals, man.
Okay, so this guy named Vernon Turner decided to add me to a group called Vern's Readers. So apparently he's an author who self-publishes, who then uses his Facebook fans, his Facebook friends, to publicize his books to. No, that's about as bad as if I had sold just one painting last year and it was to my aunt. You know, let's see. The intellectualist. Religion.
Rock's on point. The Gnostic atheists are for the nasty girls. The G. And I said,
somehow I don't see any of the Jackson family making songs about nasty atheists like they do nasty girls.
That's Ganasty.
Ganasty? Okay.
Ganasty.
Mundane quotes of the rich and famous. Because
Sounds like a hoot.
I need more of that in my life. So apparently the intellectualist is a whole bunch of different groups. This one's about science. No, I don't need that. USA prison reform movement. I can see how some of my friends might have been a part of that. I was actually expecting. Oh, wait. You know who's there? That's Meridian Frost.
That name sounds familiar. Where do I know that name?
He's another YouTuber.
Oh. Yeah. One of the old schoolers, right?
Yeah.
I've heard Meridian Frost actually. Never mind.
The group that doesn't exist. Easy
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. So I hashtag BDS. Okay, so how is boycott Israeli products BDS? I thought that was like binding, domineering, and submission S&M stuff. Right? Am I not right in thinking that BDS stands for something else universally?
Yeah, I think we're all on the same wavelength there for a bit.
So the intellectualist.
All I see is black leather.
Yeah, black leather. This intellectualist group has like so many different subgroups. They might as well just start their own website off of Facebook. Corruption and the search for reform. No. The Roaring 20s and Turbulent 30s.
Man.
Like,
that sounds like a hoot and holler there.
It's a Facebook group for my grandma who doesn't have Facebook because she's dead.
Now that's savage. That was part true, but
Gun rights reform, no. File dump. This looks interesting. What's in file dump? Little plant growing in a crack in the asphalt. If you find yourself here and wonder why, feel free to read the horribly written rant below. It's nothing special and quite underwhelming, but it might give you a bit of an idea of what I'm attempting to do here. Also, for those of you I added here, I did so in the hopes that others here might learn from you. Feel free to take your name off the group list if you want. Okay, no problem.
We'll kindly accept that offer. Or not.
Oz, are we Facebook friends?
No, because I actually made my old account in this. I did try and delete it, but Facebook doesn't appear to.
You can't delete it, you can deactivate.
Okay.
Yeah, I deactivated it, but like, I guess I still exist somewhere.
And Proper Hawk's on point. Wish that people could use Facebook, it'd be much more likely. It'd be more likely.
So this one is called Alternatively Disturbed MG, and the description says, the only page on Facebook where 0 fucks are given.
I'm pretty sure that's every page on Facebook.
Yeah, no. I think you're overselling yourself there.
Like some rock band thing?
Yeah. Astrophotography imaging. So you got a picture of stars that looks like just everyone else's picture of stars. So you want to share it with the world? No.
Unless you're Thunderfoot.
Democratic victory. Oh, that group must be really hurting right now. I feel for them, but that's probably just like a funeral in there. World Peace Movement. That's what Facebook's going to do. It's going to get people up off their asses and going to like do something to create a peaceful world for us to live in. It's not going to lead to like people arguing online with trolls at all. Let's see. This is an artist who he's taken his last name and made it the name of his store, and he wants me to buy his products, probably from some website where he just uploads images, and then the images get put on T-shirts and cups. No, thank you.
Anytime you have to use an X, it's not worth it.
He could, and see, there's so many artists who can't afford the overhead of actually creating the product to sell it to you, so you have to buy it as an image online, and then it gets made by some third-party company that takes a cut. Multi-level marketing re-envisioned, right? Only you're buying your friends. Refuse to cooperate. But there's bannable offenses. Like if you're going to join this group, you're not allowed to be pro-imperialism, elitism, recruitment to reformists. So, like, the group is called Refuse to Cooperate, and then they have rules, and they're going to ban people who don't cooperate with those rules. No.
Sounds elitist to me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not saying you should dox anybody, but there's an image that I keep on seeing. I think they're the problem.
Okay, who's that?
Is that yellow, looks like a boot?
And that yellow boot says tread on it, and this guy's name is Jason Jones.
Hmm? Oh.
That's what
seems like they're in almost every one of those groups.
Well, who else is in that group is Nick Bravo. Nick Bravo, by the way, uses as a Facebook icon Superwoman. Sorry, Supergirl.
Oh.
He must be a big fan. Workers for Bernie Sanders. He's not a candidate anymore. Regenerative medicine. Yeah. Okay. As much of a chance as he ever had, right?
Yep.
Skepticism and philosophy. because there aren't
that
enough
sounds like
groups
so
about that.
much fun.
Atheism and humanism.
Also sounds like a bunch of awesome people who I would probably enjoy talking to.
World Unity Movement. Didn't I just like decline a different group with the same logo?
That was like World Peace or something, wasn't it?
Okay, so World Peace is separate from World Unity.
Rock.
Oh,
Peace
look,
is peace on Earth. World Unity would be like fighting wars of other worlds.
there's a group here
Sounds
for
cool, right?
psychopathy, right? And it's got 50,000 members, right? And let's see, who's this atheist? Ian Smith. Who's this person? Darlene. These two keep showing up in groups that I get invited to, so these might be the problems as well.
See, it's not the groups you should be worried about, it's those specific people you should be deleting.
The people that keep adding me to shit. Yeah, because look, Darlene's in this one, and she's in this one, and this one, and this one. It's like whack-a-mole, and like, where's Waldo? Right?
So there's a different meta layer to this we'll have to deal with later.
There needs to be like a function where you just like block everyone in this group.
Yeah.
Just so you can remove the group and then also remove every single like link to it.
This one is the
At
truth
least you
against
might block that problem, though. Why do you want to do that?
truth against trophy hunting. If I didn't, I wouldn't have the inside track on all the drama that is Nick Bravo, right? Sometimes he calls me up and he tells me the latest thing that has happened to him, like he's being sued by Peace in Christ Alone, Tim Moraes, because he said something that hurt Tim's feelings, even after Tim went and got tried to attack him and then got his ass kicked by a bunch of black dudes. And everyone saw the video, like it was on World Star Hip Hop, had like over 1 million views.
And just wherever Nick Bravo goes, just devastation just covers the weight.
I know.
Or whatever. It's just like he's just a walking devastation.
Dump Trump. Okay. I don't need to be reminded for the next 7 fucking years that I don't like the person who's in office. Right?
This is where we get the Matt Cooper involved.
The majority voters, aka Hillary supporters. Nope.
Bitch, I didn't vote for Hillary.
You're Canadian.
So.
And Oz, I think, is Australian, right? That's where the Oz comes from?
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah, yes. I forgot. Oh, yes, I am Australian.
If you weren't that, be surprised.
Okay.
I could be Austrian.
You could be. You don't sound Austrian.
Speaking of the neo-atheist, he is the one who invited me to In Comics We Trust. Description says, beware for nerdgasms shall follow from this point on.
Man, they're cool.
No.
Yo, Rock. Brothers in Maple.
Let's see. My political world. No. That's the whole thing. I don't want to be on Facebook to see about anything about your political world. The opinions and assholes thing, it rings truer than ever right now. Christians supporting atheists. Oh, what? Christians supporting atheists and atheists supporting Christians. What?
I think that falls under the atheism and humanism group.
It seems like a conflict of interest.
Well, I think this guy really wanted to let everyone know that he was appreciative for being a part of the group. Like, man, no one's ever invited me to a group on Facebook before.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, I better thank God for this.
Seriously, this seems like the kind of group where like the organizer must just be trying to get laid, and he's trying to expand his demographics target a little bit too much.
Because that's how you get laid. You go create Christian Facebook.
You start a Facebook group and see if any lonely people join it, and then you ask them, hey, why don't you have any people that are connected to your profile as being like in a relationship with? Don't you guys know that was like the original purpose of Facebook was to try to fuck everyone in high school that you didn't get to fuck back then?
Yes, the first part of social network.
Yes. Stop Facebook from changing.
Now it's just like fuck citizens, I guess.
Bread and roses. A celebration of the workers of these United States.
It's white bread.
Oh, this is a group for personal friends that somebody invited me to. No. Well, if you need to be personally a friend of mine, you can PM me. You don't have to like make me a part of a group of friends that is like now 37 people, so 37 people can see what we're writing. That's not personal anymore. Ninja Chronicles. Great segue there. Science and politics versus religion. I like this picture that they have of like evolving into the Terminator. No. West Springs Flea Market. No. Crowdsourcing superheroes to cure what? What do they want to cure? What do they want to cure? Oh, disease in general. So these are like people who dress up in masks and capes and then run with kids. And this somehow cures a disease? Okay. No. I'm going to say no because they're running. I don't do that.
Is running not in your repertoire?
No. No, it isn't. Like, if I'm going to raise money for something, I'm going to go to work. Like, maybe work some overtime. Make some real money and then send it to something. I'm not going to have people sign up on a piece of paper to sponsor my running.
Yeah, you need in your life some road work. But not the road work that involves asphalt, the road work that involves speakers in the road.
Craft fair haven events only? No. Straight whites and others against what? What are they against? What are they against?
Straight whites and everybody else.
Straight whites and others against homophobia and racism. Okay. So
there's so much irony in that page.
So how the fuck are you going to be not racist, right? Racist. You're going to be against racism, but you're only allowing straight white people into your club.
And others. Others is the point of interest.
I guess they're not just allowing straight whites. You can be an other. I guess you're allowed to be an ally. No. You guys are stupid. Okay.
You get there, they have whites only drinking water and other only drinking water.
Urgent action needed. The statement below was written by my friend Sarah, founder of the Advocacy of Veganism Society. No. No, no. Why is it that vegans are more evangelical than evangelical Christians?
because when you find a new thing that you do, you become a dick about it?
Not all vegans that I know are new to it.
So the ones who are tend to become their life.
Yeah, some of them, they are really well experienced at punishing themselves without eating meat.
Some of them are really nice people.
Yeah.
Also, people who get into new things tend to become evangelical about it. Have you heard of this thing? It gives you so much energy.
We keep reading J. Sui Charlie as Jesus Charlie. There's a whole group for that. No. Jesus Charlie. I laugh, but I made groups before that were ironic and not really intended to take off.
Hey, Luca.
Hey,
That would be funny
shh.
that
We'll get to it.
the whites and others one was just like ironically created,
And then it had
and then
some
the first person was just made all these weirdos joining.
And it will give you a designation. You'll be a white, and you'll be another.
culture of
We'll
discussion.
just give you stripes.
No mixing with the others.
This one's called The Gateway. The madness got to you too? No. Gifts of the Heart.
That sounds like a easy superhero.
This page is for others to post items or services they want to offer up to those in need for free. So, sluts.
I ain't about to get nothing for free.
Yeah, I'm a hoe. You got to pay me.
Okay, we both just wanted to get blank, so probably should stop that before we continue that.
Another intellectualist group. Creationists are scared of what? Of Christopher Hartzell. Why? He only has 550 or 567 members that were probably Facebook friends of his that he added to his group to sell his book about. Right? Who does this fucking...
He's the fifth horseman, is what he is.
He's the fifth horseman. You know there's only four, right?
Yeah, that's why he's the fifth. No one knew about it.
What did they need a fifth horse for? They have, like, all the things that can destroy the world named in the four.
He was the fifth. He just wrote about it in his books on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Cut me some slack. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm an entertainer, but not at 4 in the morning.
This is a completely different group with only 396 members. Creationists are scared of Christopher Hartzell. No. This one, intelligent design or process design. This one has Noel Plum in it. It's got 4,000 members. I wonder if this one's a good one. We'll check it out. We'll check. This might be a good one.
I know Noel Hunt might have like too.
Good morning, Heart of the Rebel.
This one says a fair result can be obtained only by fully stating and balancing the facts and arguments on both sides of each question. This is one of those both sides groups. Like both sides were being evil at the Charlotte massacre thing with the car, because like both protest groups were being violent, right? Because Trump said so.
Yeah.
The admin says, we seem to be getting nothing but posts about the existence of God, about the nature of God, about salvation, about prophecy. These are all off topic. From this point hence, we will be deleting posts as soon as we see them. Second time you post
Yeah,
such,
but you gotta
picture
get-
will be deleted.
Sorry.
Because, yeah, okay. They apparently don't want to hear a whole bunch of stuff from some people. Somebody's posting a
Whoever's
vision.
the owner of that yellow avatar, you really gotta get rid of them.
Yeah. It's you, Mr. Tread, Jason Jones. You're a member of everything that I don't want to be a member of. Group. Okay. What else is there? 80s and 90s daily dose of nostalgia. I'll just watch The Family Guy.
Daily.
Race and injustice. I'll just watch CNN. Climate chill down and mutual support. Huh. So this is a group for climate activists to relax in and not actually do their activism, but like support each other for R&R purposes. That's great. Like, there's too much actual activism going on Facebook. What we need is a group for people to be slackers in it.
Yeah, but they're probably also a part of other activism groups where it's not slacking, so it's sort of like goes against the objective.
This is a friend of mine trying to sell me Avon. His name is Johnny.
It's a
Somos ateos. This is somebody speaking a different language saying that we're atheists. Climate change, it's personal. So I'm going to invite people to a big megaphone style 6,000 member group to talk about how things are personally affecting us in a very personal way, not like in a public way where, you know, we're yelling it to the world. This is just like personal 6,000 people, which is like
it's very intimate.
very intimate. No.
Just you, 6,000 people in the whole world, you know.
The Love Shack. A place to relax and meet new friends. Doesn't sound that bad, but no.
Sounds like the swingers get together group.
Yeah. Experimenting with consciousness.
The Acid Robbers Club.
Yeah.
You want me to join your group? Don't hold your breath. Because you might lose consciousness. Biggest load of crap rewards. 15 members. This is a lot of people that I recognize.
I see Brian.
Yes, you see Jade. You see Aldous. You see Dick Coughlin. 5 of my friends are in this
I don't recognize Brian. I was like, oh, here's Brian's image.
Let's see.
I was supposed to blame Brian.
Hashtag real news and hashtag stay informed. On Facebook. Isn't Facebook having fake news one of the reasons why Trump won?
Yes. Apparently there's some Russian troll group that bought like 3,000 ads, and this is like the one they found.
This
No
group,
problem, Hawk. Love Shack sells sensual oils, not lotions.
This group is, I'm sick of your bullshit, so shut the hell up.
No one's in that group.
There was like 30 people. Relatively none.
I mean, people believe anything on Facebook anyway, so whatever political spin you want, you can just chuck up on, and you'll get people who will go, yeah, I'll share that.
The Bull Elk Party. Today we start a new party of the people. So they don't want to be an elephant or a donkey. They want to be a bull elk. Okay. That's weirdly specific as far as elk are concerned.
Essential oils. Sensual, essential oils.
Vegans versus meat eaters. Open discussion. No. 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 There's enough of that in the world. Atheist versus theist debates without bans. No.
Does not exist.
No. Exposed the USA/Zionist plot to destabilize the world. I'm sorry, but if there's a Zionist plot, is Trump a part of that group? Maybe. I mean, his son-in-law is Jewish, right? Because what I like to see on my Facebook is left-leaning people who are prejudiced against Jewish people, not just right-leaning. We need to have balance, right? We need left-leaning people who are also hating on the Jews.
Come on, everyone has a rabbi that they hate.
The Galaxis Research Hub, a group of people dedicated to colonizing space.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Like, they've got all this energy and time to be doing, colonizing space, so they're going to just jump on Facebook. Yeah. Florida needs a governor.
Human group. Sorry.
Yeah. Florida needs a governor who cares. Anybody live in Florida? I hear a lot of things about Florida. Religious and non-believer discussion group. 9 members. There's Brian. Guess who's there also?
Who?
Inventor Gorilla.
No.
Sad. Your Facebook doesn't die when you die, so you'll keep reminding people that you existed. There's Robert Lester, another great YouTuber, very prolific. Thunderbolt 94.
Okay, for like a solid 10 seconds, I had to take the name Robert Lester and just go through the faces in my head until I remembered who he was. Oh, jeez, that took forever.
Most of his channels had his name in them. Somebody wants me to look at his pictures. A group dedicated to being on Facebook and having the crime rate drop by 90%.
Well, as long as you're on Facebook, there's no crime.
Yeah.
Unless you're committing crimes on Facebook.
You could be going to your German friends and posting swastikas. You could be hate crime all day on Facebook, right? Pepe's. Somebody is playing a Spartacus game? No. From religion to reason. Because what the world needs is another fucking atheist fucking Facebook group. Occupy Utopia. an elite group of occupiers who left occupying real cities to go on Facebook and occupy a fake city. A virtual town hall for open-minded individuals of high intelligence who realize, fuck you, no, you don't realize anything.
If you're willing to say you have high intelligence, you're probably fucking stupid.
Religious apologetics, the delusion. No, that sounds like a ripoff of Dawkins' book for the title of their group. The annual EHR protest.
How annual is it?
Says end hereditary religion. Oh, so like this is a group of people who don't have the religion that most people in their area have. Great.
There are others.
This is another YouTuber that just makes comics, and he wants people to see his webcomics. Recall some local politician. Someone for Florida governor. Why do I fucking care about Florida politics? A group
Other people think you would.
Yeah. A group called Private One for staging a peaceful protest against abuse of force, malicious prosecution, bias and discrimination. You know what? I think it's probably Antifa trying to recruit me. Fuck you. I don't want to wear a fucking balaclava or a ski mask while I'm fighting people.
Must be awfully hot in there.
Citizens for Change. What's the group about? Change. Change what?
Dollars and cents.
Change.
Dollars and cents. You know, like Mooney's Toonies. Oh wait, never mind.
The Open for Debate Society.
They want less notes and more coins.
Yes.
Now here's the neo-atheists again, right? And he's got a group called The Age of Reason for his web show and podcast. And there are 359 members in the group. That's a lot of clicking add friend on Facebook until you get like 4,000 Facebook friends, only to drag them into a group that's going to make them unfriend you.
Anybody who dragged me into a Facebook group would immediately get my wrath when I had Facebook.
Oh, this is called the Hangout Group. A group strictly for Hangout links. Okay. No.
I just want to go on a random hang with people I don't know. And we just shoot the shit and then realize they're horrible individuals. And then leave.
I can't imagine being like in someone's Hangout group and then them saying, "Oh, you know who stopped by my Hangout group before? Agent of Doubt. He must really like our show." And then that little clip being taken out and like being used as like proof that I like their show because I just randomly jumped into something.
Who was that?
Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's been a lot of people.
Oh, really? Actually.
I think specifically most of what I just said there was a parody of what happened when I called Brett Keene's phone number. Pakistan.
Are you famous on YouTube, Mike?
Am I famous on? No. I've got a lot of Facebook friends, but anyways, Pakistan news. Who the fuck cares about Pakistan news? This group is closed, but somebody let Tread Boot in, and then he was inviting me to a group called This Group Is Closed. No. Apologetics is a sham, and we need another group to tell us that it's a sham. Smokers for Liberty. Somebody doesn't know what I do for a living.
What kind of smoker?
It does not really matter, does it?
No. Well, it depends. Do they run like a... Do they hit like the hickory smoke and make some grips? I want that.
They probably have like a big thing against vape users.
Well, that's glycogen for some reason. 4 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me.
The Christopher Hitchens Appreciation Society.
That noise.
That's gonna be awfully sad.
If you have to post there more than once, you probably have a problem.
Well, welcome to Appreciate Christopher Hitchens on October 23, 2017, our weekly podcast where we appreciate Christopher Hitchens.
Okay, here's the secret atheist society.
Not so secret.
Yeah, not too secret. Let's see what's in it. Just like blast it all over my live stream. You ready, guys?
We can trust you to keep it a secret.
They're looking for admins who like to fit a whole bunch of college students into bathtubs. They like Lawrence Krauss. Dear God, stop fucking cancer. Oh, stop fucking giving people cancer. Amen, you asshole.
Is that like a Taco Bell thing?
They like Greta Christina quotes.
Ooh, fine.
God is calling. How will you answer? Hello? Yes, this is dog. This is what people do with their super secret atheist group.
That proves that it's just as useless as everyone else. Where's the baby eating? No baby eating. That's a dog.
Let's see. God made man small and the universe big to say something about himself. I'm a narcissistic asshole. Yay.
That God handles repulsion badly.
Uh-huh.
He whips out the road at a galactic scale.
So yeah, it doesn't look like they're doing anything too secretive.
Unless I see a baby half eaten, it's not my thing.
Maybe it's all in code.
Back in the day, they were wondering if Bernie fans would vote for Hillary. Definitely not super secret atheist stuff fodder. Okay, well, looks just like every other atheist group that just wants to sniff each other's assholes and suck each other off. Atheist Friend List version 2.0. So there was like a version 1, and probably there were too many chiefs, not enough Indians. So somebody else wanted to have credit for creating the Atheist Friend List. So he just made Atheist Friend List version 2.0 because he wasn't too creative about the title of the group. Right?
No, it was an SEO thing. It was an SEO thing. He just wanted it to show right under the original one.
Okay. Because alphabetically, he would like maybe they should make like the AAA atheist group. quadruple A atheist group.
The first one, except slightly better.
This was Crazy 2D Core. If you remember Crazy 2D Core, he's the one who invited me to this one, called Open for Discussion. Because there's not enough groups about discussing everything on Facebook. You got to make your own, right? Political friends, no.
I want all the control. All the control.
I'd love to go there and just like test how far they're open to discussion.
People who like to use their MakerBots. I don't own a MakerBot. Do you own a MakerBot?
Nope.
No, but I want one.
No.
My brother bought one of the original MakerBots, and then it stopped working, and there was like no way to fix it. So it's a lot of money to invest in something that could break, and then there's not really a market for repair parts or even people who understand the workings of it in order to fix it.
Remember Solenoid? They had like 2 or 3 of those, and they all didn't work.
You know what? If you had another MakerBot, he could potentially make a part to fix the first one.
I imagine Felinoid's MakerBots might have been jammed up by hairballs.
Okay.
I haven't talked to Solenoid in a while.
Not real cats. They're furries that yiff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I forgot Felinoid was. Yeah, that's right. I remember. He brought all those furries into Brian's Minecraft group.
Sorry. It all started with the Phantom Line, and that was Brian's friend.
I was your friend.
No.
I always knew you hated Phantom Line. I didn't know whether that was permanent or not. Not permanent, all the time.
I did make fun of him in the last live stream, didn't I?
You may have.
I did. I put up a Hello Kitty Phantom Lion parody. Let's see. Atheist Survival Guide.
If you talk to certain people, they have image folders under image folders with Phantom Lion images.
Secularism. Looking Ahead. See all these different names for groups that people are making because they are upset that they can't be the president of their own group. They don't want to invest any money in creating an actual organization or making a website. So, like with zero investment, they just do a couple clicks on Facebook, upload a fucking image, and then they're the president of their own group, right?
And you can work all the way around. You can be like, secularism, looking backwards. Secularism, standing strong. Secularism, sucking dick.
Religion-based politics and laws. No.
We can make 100 of them. One will stick.
Secularism, doing backflips.
Darwin's Crusaders. Okay, I've got 4 more.
Is that atheist going around beating up Arabs? That's what it sounds like.
You just gave that totally different dimension.
So
we just take it up as a Red Cross.
This is probably another atheist group called the Matrix of Knowledge. And by the name, I think maybe the neo-atheist created it.
I mean, what's that, laughing? That's what it is. It's a laughing group where, like, atheists laugh around as, like, middle earth, like, crusaders.
This one's about nationality.
And you know, like all the shitty people in the group, right? No, the ones with less friends, right? They have to play the Arabs.
It's horrible, but I love it.
174 of my Facebook friends are part of this group called Rock and Roll. to include Dick Coughlin and Shayra and Hatred 42, right? Oh, and DevShell. DevShell, who has an image of Woody from Toy Story with tits as his Facebook avatar. Anyways, no.
Anywho,
I believe that rock and roll name is just like a way to hide the fact that they're actually atheists and they're just like trying to like fly under the radar of all the other atheist groups that are obvious. Because there's 174 people that are probably atheists that are a member of it. Vagina Day.
okay, don't delete the Vagina Day one just yet. Just go look and see if there's pictures.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
get YouTube channel like.
Yeah.
Fuck my live stream. Let's see. What is this group about? Let's like suggest tags to the admins. I don't know. But you know whose face I did see here? That's Dusty Smith. Cult of Dusty is a member of Vagina Day.
Of course it is.
And Paul Hartley from the Literally Genesis series, he's also a member of Vagina Day.
Oh, Hartley's dope.
And Dangerously Talented, he's here. Adam G used to have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll scroll down and see if there's some vaginas on Vagina Day. Someone had a birthday that falls on this very special day. Unborn rights. Other stuff that'll kill your boner that doesn't look like a vagina. Rush Limbaugh, definitely boner kill. Thank you for letting me join this group. And somebody who wants to get laid with former President Obama's daughter, Sasha.
Right?
And somebody searching for a good wife. Yeah, no, not the group for me. Sorry, Dusty.
I wasn't
Dusty, you have bad taste in groups. Leave group.
GTA Photo Group.
Yes. And so now I should have no more group invitations. It has been about an hour or so, and finally I can get to the groups that I'm actually in. Right?
Oh god, the in.
Yes. So the 6 groups that I manage, this one's called Wake Up Call for the People by the People. And this was given to me by somebody else who decided to Facebook aside, probably so that I'd be a placeholder in case he ever wanted to come back and I could give him back his group. So I'm just going to leave the group now. Are you sure you want to give up your admin privileges and leave this group? Yes. Yes. I don't really need to be a part of the group.
Sold that sacrifice.
Yeah, nobody's posted anything since 2012.
Now you can free yourself from the shackles of Facebook groups.
Yes. Now here is Occupy Pikes Peak. When Occupy Colorado Springs was taken over, I was one of the people who helped create this one, Occupy Pikes Peak, as like an alternative group to the Occupy Colorado Springs. You remember that thing that I said about too many chiefs and not enough Indians? It's actually something I can criticize myself about in the past. So there's still people posting this shit? Okay.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure most like liberal people were offended by this whole Occupy thing anyways. Because I was a big giant occupier too back in the day.
Yeah, and when your Occupy group that's your local group gets overrun by fucktards, you might want to create an alternative Occupy group for people to go to. So
Yeah.
I wonder what Darwin's Crusaders would occupy.
He does not let me go.
Nope.
That's a good one. I do like that one.
Now, if you talk about Occupy movements, I remember a while ago, there was a Jamie Dermot video. It was about Agent of Doubt, and it was supposed to be some kind of exposing thing about Agent of Doubt was some kind of protest, right? And she had found this video of this Occupy guy, right, who was like claiming, I can't remember what it was, but like basically he was claiming that. Okay, it doesn't matter what he was claiming, this was a long time ago. But the point was, the guy who she had put up for as this like this hero or this do-gooder, there was a video of him going to the council, the city council, right, and asking the council, right, to stop the local newspaper from publishing certain articles.
Yes. And
Who that was?
including the fact that he was saying publicly that he was tired of people saying that he fucks his dog. Also,
that's right. Yeah, and the guy was also like known for like pushing people out of the Occupy movement.
Yes,
and that's right. The people they were in favour of the troops as well as Occupy movement. And he didn't like that, so he tried to push him out.
Well, these people were like anti-war protesters before then, so they tried pushing me out because I was a veteran. And we had disagreements on a whole bunch of other things, like they were ultra liberal. They don't buy oranges that come from Israel because they're blood oranges. Weird shit. Just weird political.
Don't buy coconut water because they're not from naturally sourced sources.
Yes.
Sorry.
So then there's Umar Abdel's award-winning falafel. I have no idea why I am an admin for this group. It seems like it might have been a different group, and then somebody changed the name and theme of it. But apparently Omar Abdel has some award-winning falafel. I don't even know who Omar Abdel is. How did I become leader of this group? Somebody said, somebody named Oscar Meyer.
I just want to know, how come you're in this group, and you're also in the Darwin Crusaders group? That doesn't make sense. Conflicts of interest there.
Okay.
That would take me a minute.
I don't know what this group was supposed to be about before. I don't always eat shit for breakfast, babies for lunch, and dicks for dinner. During Ramadan, I don't eat lunch and breakfast. Stay badass by Muslim goat fuckers. I'm thinking that this was probably an atheist group that somebody vandalized as Omar Abdel's award-winning falafel now. Great. So I wonder who. Can you see who the other admins are? If you look at something like, is there settings for it? I don't care. I don't care that I'm the admin of this group. I'm leaving the group now. I completely abdicate all power in the group. Oh, no. Oh, there's a whole bunch of admins to it. So I can't blame it on anyone whoever vandalized this as a falafel stand. Whatever. I'm out. Because it would just take too much time out of my life to figure it out. I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
Is Jackboot there? Jackboots.
Yes. Jackboot. Mr. Tread. Okay. I am an admin on how about Occupy Vote? What was the last thing posted in here? It was somebody posting a picture about the connections of leftist media. This lady Linda Larkin. See, this is this self-promotion thing, right? Linda Larkin is the only person posting in this group, right? October 4th, September 29th, September 18th. This is when a group dies and nobody wants to be a part of the group anymore because somebody keeps on posting their own fucking bullshit that is off topic. This is what happens. One person keeps on posting and posting and posting. It's all Linda Larkin, see? Linda Larkin, Linda Larkin, Linda Larkin. Right?
And Prop Rock still going strong.
And this must be Linda Larkin.
Man.
So this Linda Larkin chick, she's the reason why this group is dead. Because nobody wants to hear her bullshit, and people just, instead of like telling her, they just leave.
Now listen here, you vacuous cunt. You use that on Facebook?
Yeah. 283 members to this group. She's the only one posting at all. And I was
maybe what happened is everyone who did just got like booted.
Yeah. Somebody else who was the admin left the group and left me in charge of it, and now I'm leaving it. And I don't care who the admin powers go to. You know, these groups die. If the group's dead, I don't care. You know, everyone probably has notifications turned off because that one chick wasn't booted a long time ago.
You should boot her. No, before you leave, you already left, you should boot her.
I'm apparently an admin of People's Voice 719. The old area code that I used to live in is 719. And this one has the same person making most of the posts too.
This time, boot them first before you leave.
No, he can have the group. I mean, it's basically you create your own echo chamber of one when you do this shit, right?
Was there a particular I never asked. Was there a particular point where you're like, man, I just gotta get rid of all my groups? Or has it just been a growing like problem?
It's grown and grown and grown because I just started ignoring all the groups that people would add me to, and all the groups that I'd get like suggestions for. I get this whole video will not be about pages. This is just about groups. Pages is a completely different thing. I get invited to like people's pages all the time because every day people make a new page. Okay. So now here's the social experiment called the YouTube Cool Kids Club.
That sounds familiar.
I created this group intentionally as a joke to see how many YouTubers would join it just to post their own videos. 33 people now.
So like everyone.
Yeah. 33 people now want to join the group because it's called YouTube Cool Kids Club. And I get to individually approve them all. Right? Prince, yes, go ahead. Onda Toys, yes. Kay Carbonell, Melanie Rose Jones, all you people right here, I'm approving you all blanketly, right? But do I vet anyone? No. You can all vomit your videos at each other because nobody really cares about who's fucking cool on YouTube. You're seeking. I had my clicker fucking intercepted by a wrong click. Anyways, you're all fucking wanting to be cool by virtue of joining the Cool Kids Club. Go ahead, try it. And now let's go back to the fucking discussion. Let's see who's posting their videos all the time. Mortica Lacrosse. He was the last three. And these were like this year, like 18 hours ago, he made his Last post, of Idiot of the Week, Bill O'Reilly. Great. So he posts his videos in here as if anyone's seeing them, right? Nobody has notifications turned onto this group past like 3 or 4 days because it's all about people self-publicizing themselves. Nobody wants to watch everyone else's videos. People go out and find the videos that they want to watch on YouTube and subscribe that way. They don't want to be handed videos like this. And as you can see, it's mostly Mortica Lacrosse who's like posting almost every day his YouTube videos, which aren't getting traction. So he's trying anything, right? And this is a perfect example of the Pareto principle. 80% of the work output that happens from 20% of your effort, 80% of your reward, right? So there's 20% of your reward comes from like shit that you can put so much time into, but it's not worth it. 80% of your reward comes from like one fucking thing. It's weird. You just apply the fucking 80-20 fucking thing to anything, right? 80% of your rewards comes from like 20% of your output, right? So in this, he's going around posting to group after group after group, right? Every video he makes, he's like thinking, okay, if I post it to this group, I'll get 1 view. If I post it to this group, I'll get 1 view. And he'll go to like 1,000 groups and maybe get 100 views, right? The amount of time it takes for you to post all those fucking links in all those fucking groups, you could have made another video and posted it and had another video with another set of views on it. If you just concentrate on the video making itself, the views will fucking follow. You don't have to try to get one more view by posting to 100 different fucking Facebook groups.
Don't forget to post to like 30 Discord servers too. That'll work.
Nick Bravo has joined us in the chat, and he's posted the definition of the Pareto principle. 80% of the reward comes from 20% of your work, right? These people who promote themselves on Facebook like this, they are in that realm of 80% of the 80% of their work that is only giving them the 20% of their reward. They're the people who are wasting their time.
Brian, you missed the part where you left your Facebook groups.
Yeah, Brian, I actually left a lot of your Facebook groups already. And the link to join us is in your Skype, Brian. I've already sent you the link. It's in your Skype.
No more crusades.
Yeah.
No more crusades.
So this one group I'm going to keep because I created it just to catch people, kind of like a honeypot on Facebook. And we are up to 252 members, which are people who are just looking to promote their videos back and forth to each other as if they're now members of this cool closed group called the YouTube Cool Kids Club. And it's completely ironically named. Poseidon Kikladon wants to know if I am the admin for the Jenny McDermott fan page. No, but since I have my own Facebook up, I will go ahead and show what pages I'm admin of. How do you do that? Let's see. Home. Pages. my pages, your pages right here. Let's see. Arguing Online, which is another ironic group because people have been hitting like on Arguing Online on the side, like, oh yes, I like Arguing Online too. It's just an artistic statement, right? So this is one that I threw out there just to be funny, right?
Not necessarily your group's Brian, but your face did pop up a lot.
Yes. This one was Pencil Pete. He's another artist that I made a group for. This was my old store that I lost a couple years ago. This is a page for my paintings. This is Stop Abuse of the DMCA. I thought that was a good cause, and I made that like fucking, what, 5-6 years ago? I'm an admin of the Freethinkers of Colorado Springs Facebook page. Legacy style, because I haven't like done any adminning on it, any curating of it. I created this. I voted for Johnson, Obama / Paul write-in to protest RNC corruption in 2012. And let's see how many people hit like. Where does it show how many people? It doesn't show how many people there is. I think it's like 200. Occupy Pikes Peak, we went over that earlier. That was just an alternative to Occupy Colorado Springs after it was hijacked. Occupy the soap opera. That was just a joke. People for Truth is my friend Hussein's group that he made me an admin of. This was the voter registration drive that I had before. And this is just Pwnage. And the profile picture on Pwnage is actually my friend Alan holding a beer. And he doesn't have this douchebag goatee anymore. But a lot of people liked Pwnage back in the day. And it wasn't so much about like actually posting good content to the page. It was about the act of when you click I like Arguing Online. Right? It's the statement when you click it that is the art that I'm creating. It's not about inundating you with content. But no, you can see all the pages that I have that are mine. And none of them are about making fun of any particular YouTuber at all. And I don't have any other accounts that I use to create sock accounts to be able to do pages like that.
It's only Pwnage if you put open parentheses, close parentheses, after, before and after.
Anyways, back to groups. I got to get back to groups because this video will be way too long if I don't get to this.
This video is already probably excessively long.
It is. I'm leaving Indivisible Denver. Bye, guys. Godless and proud. Wait, where did that go? I have to keep Backroads Photography group because that's my girlfriend's.
Oh yeah, you don't want any problems.
People versus Donald
Trump.
Trump.
Guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get to a stage in Jerusalem.
Later.
See ya.
Brian says he has 4 pages. He could be saying that here in the Hangout because he has the Hangout link.
Brian just woke up. Let him get some tea. Let him fill the toilets, please.
Real political opinions by Space. No, thank you.
Is that Cutopia or Qtopia?
It's Qtopia, and that's one of Brian's groups. This one's John's Tunes and Fields. No. don't even know who John is.
What? John who? Oh, John Tunes and Fields.
Yeah. Political America by.
Boring.
Remember when I said the World Unity Group and World Peace Group seem the same? This one has the same picture of it.
Oh,
One world government. That's this secular. This must be the reason why I was invited to those other groups. This one says
Brian's bring up the case that you're part of the problem. And I believe I'm in the YT Cool Kids group because you added me when you created it. Mike, you're part of the problem.
Well, see, you have to seed a group with a couple people in it in order to create a honeypot like that, because if there's only one member, no one's going to join. So I threw in a bunch of my friends who might be in on the joke.
Hey, is that the secular TV group? Is that the neo-atheist group?
Could be. Secular TV group. I don't know. But I'm leaving it.
Oh.
Atheists and theists caring for each other page, which is separate from the group that I left. Focuses on the prevention of civil unions or civil unrest. I don't care whichever one it is. Leave.
See, unlike you and me, Mike, Brian has shit to do.
Feminism, the ultimate satire. Gone.
Yeah, you tell him, Brian.
Colorado Atheist Agnostic Friend Locator. Gone. Atheist versus the Deluded. Gone.
Boring.
Yeah. There's just like way too many of these. And every time someone creates another page, they want me, another group, they want me to fucking join it. Occupy Central, let's leave that.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Why'd you leave that?
Because Occupy Corrupt,
Central you're
Occupy Corrupt Government, leave. And see, here's a group that's probably not ironically named, called YouTubers United, right? Let's see what they're posting in here. Mordecai Lacrosse. There's a couple Bob Wallace videos. Mordecai Lacrosse. Remember what I said about my own group and how it was being dominated by him? Well, he's in there dominating this one too. I bet you nobody fucking has their notifications turned on. I'll leave that group.
For some reason, that name sounds familiar. Like I think they were friends with Phantom or something. Maybe. Oh, Napalm. What's up, Napalm?
Napalm?
You missed absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're shitting on Facebook, and Facebook's features, and groups, and pages, and Facebook, and Darwin's Crusade.
All right. So I'm sending the Napalm the link to join.
You missed all the fun though.
Yeah, he did. No, there's probably plenty of fun left. In fact, let's skip ahead to like some of the best fun, shall we?
Oh boy.
Let's see. I gotta find it. I know it's in here somewhere. See, this is a lot of groups that I'm a part of. Did you see it? cracking up.
Who's
Here it
cracking up?
is. Here it is. The group called I'd Still Bang Hey Ruka.
Oh, there you go. That's not what I wanted to see all night. Even though I'm not part of it because fuck Facebook. Oh, Brian's defending himself. He says, by the way, Qtopia is not his, it's Exiles.
Well, I'm not leaving that one either because I like actually posting videos of mud daubers and bison to it. So
Give her the dick. I
yes.
still think she was pretty. Too bad she was, like, completely insane.
So this group, the Facebook group called I'd Still Bang Hey Ruka. I am not the admin, I don't think. Let's see. 12 members, right?
Did you not create the group?
0 admins to the group. No, I just got added to the group and I added other people.
Oh.
So I was added by Josh Gunderson.
Okay, well,
What's up?
you missed all the fun.
I almost burnt my computer screen.
That's okay. That's not good.
I'm leaving a whole bunch of Facebook groups, like all of them, because they're
I never used Facebook.
There you go.
Tried, but
So
more like after MySpace died, I was like, you know what? More that.
you're not seeing the actual stream in this hangout that we're in. You actually have to go to the stream that's on my YouTube channel in order to see what I've got on the page on the screen right now, because this is a Facebook group called I'd Still Bang Hey Ruka.
Was she the one that became the race realist after hanging out with Fringe, or was that a different one?
No, that's the race realist.
Yes.
Okay, because you know she became addicted to meth because of Fringe, right?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
That's horrible.
I mean, that's what happens when you hang out with a lot lizard. And I mean that literally. That's what, I don't know if Fringe still does this, but that's what he used to do. He used to go to truck stops with truckers for money and meth.
Wonderful.
Okay, just because I need to out everyone else who's a member of this group before I leave it. And I'm doxing, by the way. Dick Coughlin would still bang Hey Ruka. Dusty Smith would still bang Hey Ruka. Unworshipped
I have to
Deity.
see pictures of her now. Like, she might have some meth mouth going.
Unworshipped Deity would still do it. Sea Beach, Callants, Shaky Surgeon, Alex Wiley, Ichiro Cannot Die. All of those people would still bang Hey Ruka. And I'm going to leave the group now so that I never have to see this group again. Why would she go to meth? Her chest was already as flat as her back.
Last time I remember, she was doing like cam shows under like the name of I can never remember the Greek goddess's name. It's not Persephone, but it's her mother.
She was
Demeter?
Dana? Oh.
She was doing cam
How are you ever
shows.
going to get found like that?
She was
Yeah,
doing,
I think that's part of the thing. She didn't want anybody from YouTube finding her cam girl shit, and it didn't work.
yeah.
Wait, no one else would ever find it either.
Well, she was doing stuff through like Fet Life.
Oh, fun.
This was like during the 8 months Fet Life was huge.
Just doing some greasy feet shit?
Not really. Like honestly, she was very vanilla, plain Jane in terms of cam girl shit.
Interesting. So, meth addicted cam girl
Wow.
nowadays.
Where are they now?
Maybe she was already into the meth before hooking up with, but like after after she started hanging out with fringe elements and started visiting in real life, like, you could see her face starting to turn skeletal.
It was already skeletal.
I mean, but she had a little definition to her face.
You put some meat on them bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she had, like, I can never remember the name of the actress. Who was, like, the one who played not Peter Venkman in the Ghostbusters 2016? She had, like, that kind of face.
Okay.
I'm blanking, man.
Well, anyways, one of the themes here that we're discovering is that there are 100 different names for different atheist groups that are all trying to be unique and apart from each other.
Yeah.
And I had so many invites that I just declined, and now we're into the actual groups that I'm a part of, that I'm leaving them all. And so, like, just the names of the
It's
groups.
just like, try to excite me. Give me something.
Okay, Twisted Religious Debates. Gone. Denver Atheists. That one's got to go. Even though I'm in Denver and I'm an atheist, I don't see any good coming from me being a part of that group.
Yeah, that one's a little bland, honestly.
Heathens of the West. And see, the theme here is atheists all want to be the president of the group. So when they disagree with someone, they leave and they create their own group to be the president of.
Yeah.
Like herding cats, right? So
it's a splinter of a splinter of a splinter of a
Or,
splinter.
or like, look at what happened when, like Hate Club became, like, a thing.
Yo.
Like, immediately 80 different people, like, were trying to jockey for control of Hate Club or going off and making their own version of Hate Club.
yeah,
I like James Pope's version the best, but I also have a very fond affinity to Mike's version.
Mike's version, honestly, probably had the most longevity.
Yeah.
so Pikes Peak Atheists, leaving that.
GK
Like,
Pope.
James's version was fun, but, like, there was only so many times we could trick Stigma Dane into coming into a call.
I could trick him again. Here's
That's because he trusts you.
Here's an interesting name for an atheist group: the Cult of Honesty.
Wait,
By
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
wait, isn't that secular Christian group?
no,
Cult of Honesty?
From
That sounds
Religion to
familiar.
Reason. Gone. Atheist Airwaves. Gone. Let's see. Agnostic. Gone.
Oh, yeah, Cult of Honesty had something to do with Maui, I think.
Bible study group. How the fuck did I get added to this? That's probably a honeypot for catching Christians, where atheists are lying in wait.
I will speak of Hate Club as I wish. Proctor Hawk.
Atheism is fact. Gone.
Lame, boring.
Let's see.
I love groups where the only defining factor you have is the fact that you're an atheist.
Knowing His Word Bible. Gone.
Yeah, it's like gamer groups.
Man, if you ever go on a gamer dating group, it's the funniest shit ever. It's all just freaking thirsty motherfuckers, and it's all dudes. It's hilarious to watch.
That's horrible.
My favorite is when they start, like, the prison shit starts happening, and some of them start role-playing as chicks willingly, so they can quote-unquote practice.
It's so stripping.
But it's more like, nah, people are, like, exploring their sexuality now, and this is fascinating.
Yeah, it's fun to watch sometimes.
Okay, so this one's called YouTube Community. And just like my YouTube Cool Kids Club, I bet you there's one person who's posting a lot in this group and making everybody else run away. Self-posting their own videos, right?
Yeah. That's kind of why I made my own Discord server, because I was like, you know what? I bet people are tired of me spamming my videos in the Skype rooms and shit. So I'll just make something so my fans can come there.
Here's Mordecai again, posting in this one.
That's when I came in, when you were like, here's this fucker again.
So this one has like so many people posting to it that it actually might be
Hey, Brian.
still alive.
Good morning. You sound like you just got up. Better fill the TARDIS.
Oh my god, Brian, I'm so glad you're here, because I've been dying all week to talk to somebody from the UK about Theresa May.
Theresa May is an utter cunt.
I would have killed myself if one of my videos went as badly as that press conference did. I would have, like, legitimately, the next video would have been like, well, this is me killing myself.
Yeah, when she walked into number 10, I was convinced we were looking at Margaret Thatcher 2.0. I'm now convinced that she's actually trying to outdo Trump.
And failing, like, she's failing at both of them.
Yeah, she is. So yeah, not got anything good to say about Theresa May.
Sorry to hijack that AOD, but like, I don't know if you saw her like speech this week. Like literally everything that could have went wrong. Like the sign in the background started falling apart.
Wow.
Well, there's never any substance to her speeches anyway. It's all, this is an important issue. I show you my dedication to solving this issue. This is how important it is.
Like a guy completely tricked her. Like he just trolled her live. Like he gave her a piece of paper. She thought it was like a real memo or something, but no, it was like some guy who was like, "Here's a fake form to fire Boris Johnson."
Oh God.
Not close.
She also started coughing for like 5 minutes straight. Best part though, she was wearing with portraits of, I can't remember her name, but it was the chick who dated fucking Trotsky while he was exiled in Mexico. That's kind of a good thing for like somebody to have on when it's like, yeah, you know, Jeremy Corbyn, the socialist, their shit is bullshit. Here's mine. Sorry again.
By the way, socialism elsewhere in the world is not the communism that the Americans seem to think it is.
Look, I'm like socialist now. Like after Puerto Rico, after like Donald Trump, like how he handled that shit, I'm like, you know what? Any ideology, any system that can create that monster, kind of evil.
Yeah, I mean, what you've got to look at, what you've got to remember when you're looking at the political spectrum like this, communism is what happens when socialism goes to its fullest extent.
Sorry, Ryan.
It becomes all-encompassing socialism. That's communism.
Well, it goes to
Let me finish, Matt. All right, all-encompassing capitalism is what we're seeing now. Yeah, essentially it's corporatism. Neither of those extremes work.
Yeah, the one thing I would disagree, like communism, like they technically don't go all the way because they never get to the part where it's like we should dissolve the Communist Party.
Yeah, well, like all political systems, it falls on its face as soon as you involve humans in the equation, because humans are selfish fucks.
Yeah. Anyways, more dumb Facebook words. Sorry, AOD. I was just really like, seriously. Anybody who hasn't seen Theresa May's speech, watch it. It is hilarious.
While we get off topic, I just drop all the uninteresting groups. But this one is Jackie's Nerd Zone, which apparently looks like it's for furries, and the one on the right looks suspiciously like Pedo Bear with makeup on.
That could be an interest, like, because like every internet community is having to deal with this, but like the furries, like they've been really hard hit by the influx of like fascists and Nazis.
Yeah, well,
because those things work together and coagulate really well.
Well, it's because like the furries, because they're like the laughing stock of the internet. Like they're a very open and accepting group because of it. So they let a lot of people into the community, and they let a lot of people get power within the community, which they probably shouldn't have.
Well, let's just not forget one thing about furries, shall we? We're talking about adults who haven't been able to leave certain childhood mentalities behind.
I can't make fun of them anymore ever since that sarin gas attack against them. Like, ever since somebody, like, probably like 5 years ago, there was a furry convention, and I think it was like Seattle or something, and somebody like put sarin gas in one of the fucking stairwells.
Nice.
Fun. Wonderful.
Like, well, it's no longer fun to make fun of them. Like, somebody tried to mass murder them. That's not cool.
What was this?
Yeah, I was going to say, anyway, because I do have to go out very, very soon, I just thought I would pop in and show my face, seeing as you were nagging me. Why are you leaving all of these Facebook groups that you joined to exploit the views you could get from them, Mike? Remind me, I missed the beginning.
I didn't join them all to exploit views that I could get from them. I
You
joined.
didn't? I thought that was your
Yeah, these aren't
of how all this worked for garnering views and driving traffic to your channel. I thought we spoke for hours on those sort of topics.
We had like in the what was it? The 2012 era of things, where I saw that other people had been doing this, and I looked at like what groups that they were in, and then I actually attempted it with the atheist groups, and I was drowned out by a certain bionic person we will not name, but
why are you bionic dancing around the situation?
Anyways, I made a video saying, look, these are why the groups are dead. This is why I don't do it, is because nobody turns the notifications on for these groups anymore, because it's not a conversation. It's people self-publicizing themselves and nothing else. So nobody's listening.
Yeah, well, to be fair, that's all Facebook is really good for these days. That's why I only use it to promote my radio show. Because that's not only is it station policy, but it's about all the platforms good for these days. Oh, that and having the occasional rant.
Yes.
Discourse seems to be the thing that's kind of replaced Facebook groups, and that like you start up your own little Discord server.
Well, the
To
reason
be
why
honest with you, Matt, I think it's more a case that it's replaced Skype as being the back, the back room gossip venue.
Discord's kind of replaced a lot of things.
Which is kind of impressive for what is essentially just a VoIP app for gaming.
Well, why is it functional?
With Discord though, is there's no like ring, like with Skype. So like a lot of times when I'm like, okay, I got like an hour or two free, I'll sit in the Discord chat and see if anybody wants to talk to me on like live, and it's like 90% of the time, like nobody like looks at like they can't hear me unless they go into the voice chat.
Well, yeah, I give it full props for being good.
But it is legitimately better than Skype in every single fucking way.
Oh, it is, yeah, for allowing people the opportunity to opt in or just not bother and not be disturbed by it. Absolutely.
Also, you can have like in my little personal Discord server room for like all my little fans and shit. Like I had like 5 different like chats, like set up for different things. Like for example, like the video link, like all of my like video links and shit. I made a separate like room like chat room where it's like, hey, here's where you can, like, here's where I'm going to be posting my video links, but also you guys can post links to videos you make. I don't give a shit.
Here's something you may not have discovered about it yet, Matt, but well, you might have. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But you can actually set up numerous bots to go scouring the web and post them into the group.
I haven't done that yet. Like, I have been. Right now, I've been fiddling around with like the different like privileges and stuff, and the different roles you can create.
Yeah, you can create, auto spamming groups, groups that fill themselves up with all of the stuff the bots have scoured from the internet.
If I may, this group that I'm about to leave is called "We Love Goats in That Way," and the description is: this is a group about goat fucking, right? So.
Yeah, and you joined this group because?
I'm thinking that I joined it under a different name and it got hijacked and renamed, maybe.
Maybe you were like, I'm gonna make this could be a video.
That could be a whole video.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna infiltrate the goat fucking community.
No, goat fucking will make a great subject.
Fun fact, one of my ancestors got kicked out of Ireland for good sodomy.
So what you're telling us is you wouldn't be there if it hadn't been for the goat fucker in your family.
Yeah.
Damn.
To be fair, he was also Scotch-Irish. So, there was a whole other thing there too, where it's like, you know what? I should probably leave, not only because I'm a goat fucker, but also because the other Irish people don't fucking like me because I'm part Scottish.
Because they covered him in hamburger and fried him. Sorry, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yikes. They are delicious. Technically not Scottish.
So Mike, did you make your video on goat fucking?
No. There was no expose. None at all.
Maybe it turned out like goat fuckers are just really boring people.
Yeah, all they do is fuck goats all day. I mean,
Yeah.
and on that note, I'm gonna have to go. Matt, when's the next public spanking gameplay? Because that was an interesting place that you finished at.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have eaten shrooms. But
I don't know. I think that might have added to the entertainment value. It was just a shame it was cut when it was. But
well, we do the role playing thing like usually the last Thursday of every month. I mean, not last Thursday, last Saturday.
Right. Okay.
Although if like somebody can't show up like last Saturday or like something's going to happen, we move it.
Because I am really waiting for the opportunity for, Jason and the other guys to say, all right, Matt, you get in there and lawyer our way through this fucking situation here.
I mean, shockingly, my character has done really well for somebody who I legitimately went out of my way not to have anything that could be useful in combat.
Yeah, I'm surprised you weren't just eaten in the first fucking melee. Or to be perfectly honest, eaten by that dog thing that Jason plays.
Well, there's a reason why I told Jason I have a lot of money. Don't kill me.
Well, yeah, there is that, but I don't know. He's still going to get you out of there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're playing a weird sci-fi game.
Brian, give it next out for me, please.
Will do. All right, take it easy.
Hey, Brian.
I'm like a weird starfish earthworm alien thing, and my name's Bob Lawyer Man.
Yeah, Earthworm Bob.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy.
Bye, Brian.
because I can never play a serious character whenever I will play. It's unless I play evil, and it has to be a very specific kind of evil for me to be a serious character.
Do you ever do emulators for your video games that you're playing?
I do use one for the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games.
Okay.
Although, like, it's gotten harder to use them because Nintendo's gone on like a ROM smash fit. Partially because they probably don't want people to realize, like, they didn't save any ROMs for, like, any of their games until, like, the GameCube era.
So they were just letting their ROMs go to get deleted?
Yeah, like...
Archive?
Yeah, like... And to be fair, like, none of the companies from back then were really worried about, like, game history preservation. Like, maybe the only one I could think of that kind of gave a shit was maybe Capcom.
Well, it's just like Doctor Who, like... Go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, like Doctor Who, like, nobody cared, and then when, like, it came to the point where it's like, you know, people are really, like, into Doctor Who, let's go look for some of the old episodes. Like, oh yeah, half of them burned.
Cutting out now, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Like,
Actually, the studio was reusing film.
They were melting them down.
No, they were basically taping over them to record other things.
didn't a few of them burn too, I think?
Not sure. A lot of the reason why we have some of the footage we do is because people were recording at home.
If I remember right, like, one of the stories is, like, literally one of the guys who had, like, one of the first VHSs in the UK happened to like Doctor Who and taped it.
Yep. And the company that puts them out now, the restored versions, it's called Loose Cannon. And you can get, like, all but 5 of the episodes now in a restored format. And there are some where the serials were like 6 to 8 episodes long, of like 20 minutes apiece, and some of the episodes will be missing. But what they do is they use footage from the other episodes in that same series, and then they use still photographs that were taken on the set to recreate the story. Because they have audio of all of them, right? And apparently, like, there's only like 5 missing episodes now, if you accept the reconstructions that they made by Lucy.
If I remember right, did they find some in, like, Turkey? Like, they found, like, 48 lost episodes, like, last... I think that was, like, the last big news with Doctor Who lost episodes.
I would hope that they weren't.
Getting back to where we were, unfortunately, I sidetracked us a little bit, is that people weren't necessarily expecting that these would be, like, treasured items when they were coming out, so...
No.
But yeah, like, Nintendo, like, but, like, where Nintendo's really scummy is they literally go to ROM sites and download the ROMs and then sell them on their virtual consoles. And then they like, hit the ROM sites with, like, cease and desist, even though it's perfectly legal to download ROMs.
Yep.
Like, Nintendo has always hugely been against, like, ROMs like, Nintendo doesn't even accept, like, the actual, like, legally allowed use of ROMs. They're like, no, that's not allowed.
I'm sitting on an EverDrive that's sitting right beside me. I say, fuck Nintendo.
I actually think that I might one day buy one of those gaming systems that Noel Plum has in the background of his videos, where you get like 200, 300 games on one console. You know?
And not 90% of them are trash.
Yeah, there was the Neo Geo back in the day that used to do that, like as its original function was to have a whole bunch of
I
games
love
on
it.
one thing.
I love those Neo Geo cabinets.
Uh-huh.
Like 4 games and all of them cost $0.25. Like Neo Geo was smart with that shit. They were like, you know what, arcade space is at a premium. Let's just have one fucking system where you can load in 4 games.
Yep. When you limit yourself, you become creative.
But Neo Geo, like, well, not Neo Geo, SNK, they were the people behind Neo Geo. Like, they probably gave a shit. Thinking about it, it's the companies that did a lot of fighting games, and probably that's because like they realized fairly early on, it's like, oh, we can make like 80 versions of the same game, but just tweak gameplay a little bit and maybe add like a couple of new characters, and people will fucking keep buying it.
One of the games that I thought did that the most was the series that was built around River City Ransom.
Oh yeah, I
Those
love
kind of
that
characters,
game.
the block characters. Right?
I always thought, like when I was a little kid, I thought that game was about Richmond, Virginia, because Richmond, Virginia, like the nickname for Richmond, Virginia is the River City.
Huh.
So I was always terrified to go into Richmond as a kid, because I was like, no, there's like a lot of there's like big bullies that beat up people and steal their girlfriends.
Now, viewers of Agent Gus Stream, if you were paying close attention, you went to Google. If you were watching, there may have been porn in those links.
Oh, wait. Here, let me go again. Okay. Apps, that's the regular Google thing. Pirate Bay, Yahoo, Facebook, Reddit, Hulu, Social Blade, Wikipedia, Twitter, Netflix, Dig, Patreon, Manage Flitter. This is a Google Docs link for the amateur skeptics. Storage Auction Kings, Meetup, Examiner.com, and Bookmarks. That's it.
You're safe. No porn.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Find your people on Meetup, Google, Reddit, Pirate Bay, and Yahoo. Pirate Bay, I think, is the one thing here that is probably
Incriminating.
the most incriminating. Just the link to the site, not to any one particular thing. But what am I doing there? I don't know.
You download perfectly legal files, because torrents are legal,
Uh-huh.
but only certain ones. It's not the torrents that are illegal, it's the files that are illegal.
God, I'm just a member of too many groups. Like this has literally gone on since what, 3 o'clock? It's 5:29 now. I'm still leaving groups. And right now I'm leaving like a certain theme behind. I'm picking and choosing which groups I leave, so that at the end I'll have all the atheist and or Occupy groups left, so I can show you guys like how many different groups like just tried to spin off and create their own thing because they were angry that they couldn't be the leader.
Your scroll bar is getting pretty long, so it won't take that. It won't take too long. Ooh.
Occupy rigged elections.
We could go to these elections so we can occupy them.
Yes. Why don't we just like eliminate rigged elections?
Atheism versus Islam.
Uh-huh.
You know, I got thinking about it. I never really thought about it until you brought it up. I think River City Ransom might be my favorite NES game.
You're a monster.
It's like really good.
It is really good, but I don't think
the engine that they used for it was one of my favorite things. But I actually liked Super Spike Volleyball better, or Super Spike Dodgeball.
The only problem with that game, well, it's really only a problem if you're playing on like an original NES, but like there's a lot of like slowdown and flashing.
Yeah.
But like River City Ransom, that was like it pushed the NES like, but not to the point where it's like this is starting to get. It's like I remember like Super Dodgeball, like on some of the harder difficulties where it's like I can't even see who I'm trying to hit. Like they're going out of existence, like they're made out of tesseracts. But yeah, that was a really good game. And see, that's where like emulation comes in really handy because, like on a modern computer, limitations that an NES has, like you can set your emulator to like run better than an NES.
I like running my N64 games on an N64 with the EverDrive. It works fucking perfectly every time.
That was my favorite excuse when they started doing like virtual console stuff. Like they were like, we won't be able to, like, this was back when the Wii happened. This is before they started just full settle, just stealing other people's work and then legally threatening them. But like they were like, we literally don't have anyone who remembers how to like program games for the N64.
How do you not keep people who did that?
Like they had people like the guy who currently like heads up Zelda, like he did Majora's Mask and stuff, but like everybody's like, no, we forgot how to do that because like the N64 was a nightmare to program for. It was a mess.
You ran in COBOL.
Like that's why the Wii never got like Harvest Moon 64 on its virtual console, even though that was like the most like. Probably not the most requested game for the virtual console as a whole, but like definitely the most requested N64 game.
Well, Nintendo has a history of being a good company for fans, but also fucking its fans ruthlessly.
You know what? Think about another company that gives a shit about like saving their ROMs for future prosperity. Atlas. One of the first games out on the virtual console for N64 was Ogre Battle.
Yeah,
I still continue to this day, like, Ogre Battle to me is like why more games in that era should have went in 2D. Ogre Battle is literally the best looking game on the N64.
Yeah, and after playing a lot, I just like see a lot of games that are just so horrible to look at.
Yeah, there could be a charm in that low polygon thing, but like a lot of games, like they don't have that charm because it's just garish. Yeah. Especially N64 games, because they were like, let's have like realistic realistic at the time.
You ever play an N64 sports game or play like a WWE or WWF, like wrestling game? You're like, man, this controls like shit. Everyone's all pointy and sharp.
Yeah, it's just like, it's gross.
It's
like a lot of time into No Mercy.
No Mercy so much fun.
There was a huge difference between the original WrestleMania NES game and then Tecmo Pro Wrestling. Tecmo Pro Wrestling was great compared to WrestleMania, the original game. And they both came out around the same time. There was actually no wrestling moves in the original WrestleMania game.
Yeah, wasn't it just punches?
Punches and kicks. That was it.
Oh.
Andre the Giant could do the barge, they called it, where he would like basically you had to have him running, and he would do like an elbow, like he would slide a little bit on the screen, and then he'd have his elbow out when he did it, and so if you hit them in mid slide, they'd knock over. And you could also do things from the top rope in the upper corner.
Mike, you're cutting out.
I am. It's my stream.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird.
Andre the Giant, do the barge, top rope, something.
Ah, sorry.
It's not your fault. You're stream is shitty.
I know.
I guess it is your fault. Technically. Now that we know the proper rock in here, the chat is dead.
Chat's
Plus, it's
dead.
like almost 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, yeah. People are going to wake up, and this long ass video that nobody will ever watch will be here. But this will be like archived for history. You know what I'm saying? Like, some internet archaeologist will look at this like, wow, he had a lot of fucking Facebook groups.
There's one YouTuber whose videos like could survive the nuclear holocaust.
And who's that?
For like the people after the boom times, who would you want it to be?
Amendum.
just like they have no other records before the boom times, but Amendum's videos, and they're like, wow, like this was awful. No wonder they all died.
I would
You
say,
said old dude who's like, oh fuck, I'll be more specific. I can't remember who that is. Von Helen.
Oh yeah, Von Helen. Oh, yeah, some crazy conspiracy theorist videos. That'd be fun. Alex Jones. I mean, technically.
Good.
I was gonna say Alex Jones. Technically, he's not YouTube, but
yeah. Technically, he's not, but he sure does pop up on YouTube a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you see him and his little friend, Prison Planet Paul or whatever his name is?
Paul Watson.
Yeah, they're having like a little bit of a spat.
Okay.
Well, doesn't Alex Jones burn all his bridges though?
The thing about Paul Watson, he doesn't need Alex Jones anymore.
I think that's kind of like, because Alex, basically, Vegas shooting, all that shit, and Alex Jones is going down like his usual conspiracy. Like, there's a video of it, and like, you can literally see on Paul Watson's face where he's like, I'm not comfortable with this anymore.
Wow.
Oh no, there's 2 shooters. No, there's 3 shooters. There's 6 shooters.
You know, sad, like, got that funk, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's pushing the 2-shooter theory.
No, I like that funk.
And I'm like, I don't think it's 2 shooters. It looks weird, but then again, I'm perpetually stoned and I'm half blind, so.
Yo, we're brothers in eyes. I'm also half blind.
That's neat.
And also perpetually stoned.
But yeah, like, I'm not gonna trust the shaky bit. Like, I'll wait.
Yeah. I can't, of all people, I thought I got that funk had a lot more sense.
Well, I kind of get it. Like, nobody wants to be like one guy can, like, injure or kill, like, so fucking many people in such a short amount of time. But That's what guns were made for, like, to kill things.
That's actually the premise of Mulholland Drive, the movie. That people feel very comfortable knowing that it was just one person.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be completely honest, like, it's really just, like, I'm gonna say it, like, when you get down to it, what happened in Vegas is honestly more terrifying than 9/11, really.
Yeah.
Because, like, 9/11 was, like, a group of people, like, doing that shit over... I'm not saying, like, the Vegas shooter probably planned this, because apparently, like, he planned to actually get away. He had an escape plan, but one of the security guards at the hotel figured out where he was, and he thought that security guard was the police, so he ended up shooting himself.
Huh. Well, good fucking riddance.
That's the other thing too. Like he doesn't fit like any of the profiles.
Well, either you can sit and live in fear for the rest of your life after so many people get shot, or you continue with your life and hope people figure out guns better, and that probably never ever happen.
I mean, I am kind of like. I mean, I don't want to give the NRA too much credit because, like, they don't give a shit about gun owners. They're just a fucking political lobby for gun manufacturers.
Yeah.
But, like, I have to give them some credit where they're like, you know what, bump stocks, don't really need them. Like, that, it's cool to ban them.
That should have been like guns. I mean, what are you gonna do? 500 people are dead, and 500 people are injured, and 59 people are dead. What are you gonna say? You
I hate to say it. Like after like Sandy Hook, and like the complete inaction on any front there, both gun control and mental health wise, I was like, it's done. This conversation's over. Like we accept that like children are like children can't change this issue. What the like. So I'm kind of shocked that people are like, yeah, we need to ban it. Like, I'm surprised that it's getting bipartisan support.
So, I have to disagree with something that you said there. And this is me as a registered psychotherapist here. Basically, if you were to have mental health checks as a requirement for gun control, for like who's allowed to have a license to have a gun.
I'm not saying like mental health checks. I was talking like parallel issues.
Okay, well, here's the problem. Of all of the mass shooters that we have in America that we have been able to examine, only like around 20% at most suffered from mental health issues that they either had treatment for before or while they were in custody,
True.
they were diagnosed. So you're not catching 80% of the people if you're just, if you just focus on mental health issues. 80% of those shooters didn't have something that you would define in the DSM as a mental health disorder.
Yeah, like I guess my whole thing with like being fed up with like the mental health thing is like the Virginia Tech shooting happening and like nothing happened here in the state. There were a lot of talks and shit, and then it was like, if anything, the mental health fucking system in this state's getting fucking worse. And like I said, I see them as like parallel issues because, like you said, like not every and like the majority of like mass shooters in this country don't have mental health issues. They're just like just fucking assholes.
People who just like snap. They're just like not necessarily a mental health thing, but just like people just go on vengeance-filled rage. Like, you get broken up with someone, vengeance. Oh, there's a gun. Ugh. I don't really concern myself with shootings because a lot of people freaking blowing shit up here.
I think it's... Yeah, the thing is, like, I think with America, like, we have a gun problem, like, not, but I think it's more, like, on a base society. We just kind of like violence.
As a fan of MMA, I will agree.
I'm deleting all my Occupy groups now to make the point better by just leaving the atheist groups behind so that we can compare all the names.
Reasoning based something people like violence.
I'm really sad Occupy fizzled the way it did.
Man, like when you first hear when I first heard about Occupy, I was watching like something about like Keith Olbermann yelling at people, and I was like, hell yeah! And then like a year later, I'm like, man, Occupy is so shitty. And have you seen anything Olbermann's done recently?
I've just seen his Twitter things. His Twitter, just him yelling at Donald Trump.
I see
Olbermann's hilarious, even though I want to believe in him, but Olbermann looks like a nutcase now too.
Yeah,
I mean, Olbermann was always kind of like an unstable guy.
He has that show on the GQ channel called The Resistance, and there's now a Daily show about the resistance now that's kind of like stolen the theme where we are the resistance to Donald Trump, and so everything Trump we're going to comment on.
But initially though, when like Olbermann did that like Occupy speech, like the initial one where he's like, the blacking out all media, and you get a little bit of a chill, and you're like, oh, jeez. And now just Olbermann sounds like a wacko. In a way. Remember when I believed there was freedom?
So I think I've got it down to a pretty good level where I can just compare just the names of the atheist groups that I'm leaving today. So this is Atheist and Theist Free Speech Discussion. Ichiro's Think Tank. Atheist Union. This one's a Spanish-speaking atheist group. Biosapien Sci-Fi versus Real Science. Philosophize This Fucker. Original Debate Society. God Page, Theist versus Atheist. Humanist Doing Good. Real Honest Debate. People Against the Watchtower Society. Atheist Friend Center. Thoughts on Religion and Philosophy. Atheists. Religion and Science. Freethinker Speak. Atheism versus Islam. Come Out of the Closet Atheist. Atheism Without Borders. Colorado Springs Atheist. Atheism. The Science of Life. The A Club, an atheist hangout. Secular Party of America, Colorado. Atheists. Blind Faith of Atheism. The Pink Atheist Podcast. Science Society. Atheism Debunked by the United Methodist Church. Atheists. Atheists, non-theists, anti-theists, and secularists. Atheist Views. Atheism United Headquarters. Atheists United. Atheism versus Biblical Christianity. Digital Church. Atheism versus Islam. The Atheist YouTube Community. Richard Dawkins. Kiva Atheists, Agnostics, Skeptics, and Non-Believers. Atheists, period. Atheism. Atheist Nexus. American Free Thought Podcast. Utah Atheist. Institute on Religion in an Age of Reason. The Atheist Experience. and the nonprofits. Atheists, reason-based atheism. Atheism, logic, and truth. Atheism. Like, this isn't all of them. I've already fucking deleted a whole bunch of them. But just, you can see, like, every one of these groups is like, let's take the name, twist it a little, give it our own branding, and then we'll be in charge. You know? We'll be able to be the moderators. And what happens is this
Just
hugely...
sometimes, like, fuck it, atheism. We're too lazy to come up with something better.
Yeah.
Atheism, exclamation mark, question mark.
What happens is this
I will
hugely
get
fractured
I will
group.
get the ones that have, like, the person's, like, name in the group, because it's like, okay, that's probably, like, some kind of, like, personal channel Facebook group thing.
Yeah, almost every big podcast, big atheist channel on YouTube has an associated Facebook group. You know, and it used to be that they would be closed groups, and that was the bonus that you would get for like being part of someone's Patreon instead of having access to their Discord server.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Like, have they done? Because like like that's become like a running joke on my videos since I've started like my Discord. Is like, hey, join the Discord. Most people would charge you at least $5 to be a part of their Discord.
Yeah. I got a payout from Patreon today for like $2.50.
That's even sadder. Like a Facebook group. Do they go after fan pages? Like if somebody makes a fan page, would they be like, no, you're still in our intellectual property. Like, give us $5 and then you can join the official fan page.
The one I want the most, because I think it's most...
You know what?
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, I just want to make this real quick. Like, if there's one thing, if I could go back and tell my past YouTube self not to harp on so much about e-begging.
Wait, what was that, sorry?
I would tell my past YouTube self to be like, hey, don't harp on the e-begging stuff. Like, if anything, TJ is ahead of the curve on this shit.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's very fair. Actually. What was that? Oh yeah, that's right. The thing I think would be most realistic is a Steve McRae Facebook group for the great debate community. That probably exists. Mr. Self-declared leader of atheism.
It's definitely on Google Plus. It's definitely on Google Plus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I'm calling you out, fuckface. Prove you're a leader. Something. Fuck is that?
Oh, my uncle's leaving.
Oh.
Uncle Steve.
Actually, Uncle Brad.
Okay.
Or Robert. But,
we're getting close towards the end where I will have left all the groups that I want to leave.
oh, it's still a thing.
What?
Remember that? Remember when Thunderfoot made Pearl?
I'm completely unfamiliar.
It was like it was during like the Atheism Plus like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Thunderfoot like really kind of was like, no, I'm distancing myself from like left wing atheism.
You should be ashamed. You should be leading more groups.
I can't remember, like, or did he make Bright?
Bright sounds more familiar. It sounds... It sounds like something I would have heard of.
Because the Brights didn't
Is
exist
atheism
before.
plus still a thing?
Yes.
Probably after they got. Oh.
Hear about it anymore.
Wasn't that like a free thought blogs thing, mostly? Is it like, oh, free thought blogs? Atheism plus? And that's all I ever heard about. It was some of those people. Who's the elevator chick?
Rebecca Watson?
Wasn't she like a free thought? That free thoughts blog chick?
I think she was. I know PZ Myers was, because that's what made me think about this the other day. Is like I was watching Chrissy Winters talk about MythCon, like during her hangout, because like one of my friends was on there, and I was like, wait, is that fucking... Because I saw the thumbnail, I was like, wait, is that who I think it is? And I was like, wait, why is he here? I was so confused by it.
As a Canadian, it's PZ Myers. Sorry.
So yeah, PZ Myers. Like, he showed up there because he was bitching about, like, MythCon. And apparently just kind of how, like, it was a shit show.
So I can't find the real Atheism Plus. And when I Google it, everything I Googled is not the actual link. Like, the front, they're not even on the front page of searching for their own term.
It's not a thing anymore. That's what I'm getting from what you. That's what I'm getting from the spit that you're flapping.
Yep.
I remember a sizable majority of the people I followed back in the day when like Atheism Plus was a thing or became a thing. Everyone was shitting on it. Everyone. Not a single person I followed didn't shit on it. They were like, plus? What do you need a plus for?
Yep, the official atheismplus.com forums are not up. Did you just bark?
No, my dog's barking.
The dogs are barking?
Yeah, they're doing like construction near us, so she probably hears them knocking down a tree or something.
Atheism Plus's wiki is also not up. So apparently it's dead.
When we could buy those domains, use them for our own devious purposes.
It looked like it's still owned. It wasn't like being squatted by any like cyber squatters. I could see.
So I'll be honest, like, I can't remember the last time I've heard anybody talk. Like, it's just become about like feminism and SJWs.
So
And that's atheism now, pretty much.
Became plus.
But I could get atheismplus.net.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Yeah, no one wants net. Atheismplus.club.
That's even lamer than .net.
Sorry. Atheismplus.org.
That's actually substantially better than .net.
Substantially better? Except for it's
I mean,
$8 I would be wasting.
I have a theory on who. I think I figured out who the patient zero of atheism swinging over to just talking about feminism.
Who's that?
Is he being?
No, goes back further. Nuclear Night.
Yes.
And by extension, Diana Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck Diana Boston. Fuck. Speaking of nuclear.
Because, like, the first time I remember, like, a lot of atheists making videos critiquing feminism was right after TJ made his, like, video series on Nuclear Night.
Well, it was...
Like, she was, like, the perfect, like, feminist to go after, too, because... you know, it wasn't a term back then, but like she was a TERF, you know, trans exclusive radical feminist. Like she was just a really very unpleasant person.
Huh.
And, you know, she hung out with very unpleasant people, like Diana Boston, like Doll Snatch. I didn't like. Do you remember Doll Snatch?
Yes.
Agent. Like fucking, I hate her so much. Like she made me cross a line I never thought I'd ever cross before. But like one time when I was in a call with her, I told her, I was like, I fucking hope the cancer your mom had is genetic.
Jeez.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Doll Snatch was like, in a lot of ways, Baron reminds me of her, but Baron has the balls to actually make videos. Doll Snatch was like a vindictive fucking cunt who just, like, used anonymity as a fucking shield. I really haven't heard anything from her in years, so maybe that cancer was genetic.
Jeez.
You know, thinking about it, like, I might have to amend my thing with, like, Brett King's the only person I ever hated on YouTube. Maybe Happy Tabby, but I hated Happy Tabby because of Brett King. Like Doll Snatch, I legitimately fucking hated Doll Snatch because Doll Snatch was just a thoroughly repugnant and unpleasant person.
You use the word vacuous cunt?
I wouldn't even call her a cunt. Like, cunt's useful. You got fun with a cunt.
Not a vacuous one?
Like, I don't know, that could be like that Rom, the vacuous spider from Bloodborne.
Alright.
Could be like a giant Cthulhu clit. I mean, that might not necessarily be fun, but that'd be very interesting to see.
Touch it, and hit it with a stick.
It would be a very easy boss fight in a video game. Like, Vagina, the vacuous cunt. Like, its entire body is just an androgynous zone. Like, you hit it and it orgasms for like 10 minutes.
Savage. But you really want a sword.
Almost there. We're almost there. Atheism Rising looks like the last atheism group. And
You should maybe do something special. Like, you should leave a message in there. Be like, you're the last atheist. Congratulations.
so these are the only groups I'm keeping right here. 3 of them related to Brian. One of them actually a local group of skeptics that I still like. And one's my girlfriend's, and 2 of them are just related to art and art shows.
Brian said he didn't have any disgraced book groups.
Oh shit, I forgot to bring art.
Yeah, well, I did too. Like I've got my other camera that I could.
This could be.
Like if you can look in the corner of the stream, there's the place where I normally do my art. I kind of put it in the background because I decided that if I'm clicking on Facebook groups that I'm leaving, I can't be doing art at you at the same time. Because you get, what am I going to do? Art or click? Art or click? So, yeah. Maybe next time we will do art at each other. Maybe next time I will paint you. You motherfucker.
Yes.
I'll paint you, and you could like draw a stick figure of me, and I will be very flattered by the shape of the stick figure.
Oh, I know what I could draw you
Okay.
Ron getting rid of my
Lederhosen?
No, Ron getting rid of my hack cat.
Okay. Well, I think this is the end of the stream portion. I've thinned out all of my Facebook groups that everyone else fucking invited me to that I never wanted to be a part of, and I never fucking pay attention to, and turned the notifications off. Fuck you all. I don't want to be a part of whatever little niche fucking thing that you're a part of. I will find my own fucking Facebook groups.
Kind of reminds me of when I still had my original Skype. It's one of the reasons I'm kind of glad it ended up getting hacked. It's like, hey, there were like 50% of the people on there, I don't even remember who the fuck they were.
Yeah. And so, this is the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching if you made it this far.
Like, Chad Cheddarson, who the fuck is this?
Yo. Bye, everyone.
Hi,
Hope you enjoyed it.